somewhere near Parkersburg, West Virginia, with my buddy Tony Daniel from the club. We're doing a little section of creek called Goose Creek down to the Hughes River. Should be a little different style of paddling, portaging, log jams, different stuff like that. I'm kind of excited for it. A little bit nervous, but should be a good day. Thanks for checking it out. Would you take the lead? You okay? Huh? Sort of. This boat ain't the best. Okay, hang on a second. Let me work my way on up. Can you kind of hold the back? That's what I'm trying to do. You good? I'm good. Okay. I appreciate that. No problem. Would burn my suit while I'm down here. Good limbo here.
So much for it being clear down the creek.
We thought it was.
Thank you, man.
No problem.
I was trying to come up with some paddling plans and I got a message from my buddy Tony. He said, I'm currently in Parkersburg, looking to paddle Lower Goose Creek. Think class 2. I brought a wreck boat up, found it challenging to navigate on Upper Goose Creek. Probably needed a whitewater boat, plenty of current and rock dodging. Hoping for fewer portages on the lower section. 3 creek fords and 2 trees were down on the upper section. If you are down for a 15-mile plus full day paddle with limited road access, let me know. Expect an adventure. Getting into the creek may be a challenge, and the second half of the trip is on the Hughes River. It sounded exciting, so I said, sign me up.
Yeah. Yeah. We had just enough water to get over those.
I'm capable of bad ideas. Because honestly, the boat makes a big difference. Getting in off the bank where this thing's narrow on the end.
Yeah.
Kind of drop. Anything that catches the back.
Yeah.
Must turn down.
I can see that.
Tony did the upper section 2 days prior, and between his run and our run, we got some rain. It made this section a little fluffier, and there wasn't any rock interaction. It also gave us enough flow to get over a few trees. A little less water would have probably made this more technical and a little more fun, but the extra water got us down quicker. I'm not complaining about that because at the end of the day we paddled 16 miles. And while I wouldn't consider this really a whitewater run, it did take some skill, just being able to catch some eddies and control the current. So if you're getting out on this section, just be prepared. Tony is in a wreck boat, but a lot of wreck paddlers don't know the basic skills of catching eddies and ferrying water, which I think are basic skills for this section of water. We only had one log that we actually had to portage on Goose Creek. The others were on the side chute creek that we put in on. But there were still several hazards and logs that we had to maneuver around and make sure that we weren't going to get pinned up on. So please be cautious of hazards on
Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. But I can take off quite a bit.
This year I'm determined to rectify. That's part of the reason why I brought the boat up here. So when I end up girlfriend, I can find options that I can do.
Yeah.
But I'm still figuring it all out.
Man, I think that's one of the prettiest sections of river I've been on. Yeah, look. That's when I knew I was really in for one. This ain't even documented. That's cool.
Chuck, still do it. For all the hits and swinging. The rail trail crossing it in a number of spots.
How long's that rail trail?
It's 90 miles.
Cool.
It goes basically from Parkersburg almost to Clarksburg. Not quite. It parallels Route 50. I've looked at it on the map.
Yeah, I'd like to catch the birch. I've heard you talk about Buffalo Creek.
Have you done the down elk?
No, I haven't done that either.
That's a beautiful run as well. These are all scenic class 2, 3 type runs. Now the elk is grow. You put water in the elk.
Little creek. Come on in. Picking up, picking up, picking up. Well, yeah. You just gonna go ahead and pull down?
I'm gonna pull it to the left.
Okay. Got us a river wide log here. Right around the bend, there's a trail here. I think we're going to be able to portage on it, but no go here. Gotta get over this. There's more right behind it, so we're going to pull around here on this trail probably. Tony on. I think they're starting to get irritated now. I think they're getting irritated now. I think it's clear. Oh, we're good. Yeah, we're good. It bends back. Looks clear other than the sweeper. Huh? Yeah. And then he caught me. another bend. Welcome to the Hughes River. The rest of it should be about like this, down to the confluence with the Little Kanawha. That's where the takeout is. This is the prettiest creek I think I've ever been on.
8 final miles of flat water on the Hughes River down to the Little Kanawha. Pretty smooth current. There was one rapid on this whole section. And then the last mile we just got hammered by the heaviest headwind I've ever experienced on a river.
Well, that was a heck of a day. 16.5 miles. The top half was like a 1-2 creek. And then the bottom was a flat water section of the Hughes River. And man, that river can eat my tater. I've been wanting to get out and do a tough day or a tough trip like that. So that was cool. I hope to do more stuff like that. Portages, things like that. Climbing over logs. It was a lot of fun, but it was a lot of work. It makes you feel like you earned it at the end of the day. And that's why I'm here, the Cozumel Mexican restaurant in Ripley, West Virginia. This place is packed. It's got to be good food, so let's check it out.